We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series is next. Walker Buehler gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits. Worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see.
Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Play ball, 3.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Nick.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Still no score. At the plate, Dinelson Lamet. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Peterson is up with. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Play ball, 3.
Next for Milwaukee, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jose Ramirez.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? DJ Peterson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hit in the air out toward left. Mancini coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Play ball,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Cora over at second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. Sent toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the 1-2. Out toward second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't pulled. He sat back, waited.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, DJ Peterson, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Cora leads off first with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Digging in, number 16. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Orlando Arcia.
On the ground is short. Could this be 2? Up for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Next for the Dodgers, DJ Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. First baseman, Chris Jr.
He fired up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
He had him on the rope.
Now pitching for
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, DJ Peterson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a ball lined to the left side. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Dodgers take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Keone Kela gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Joe Musgrove will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Let's play ball. Out.
Ready now, number 2. He stands in for the first time in this one.
the center fielder, number 2.
Hit out toward second. Peterson is there. And that's the second out.
Play ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Peterson.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 0-2 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Comes set with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Chris Shaw. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Number 22.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 65. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Standing in, DJ Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2. This is popped up. Austin over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end. Digging in once again, DJ Peterson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Mancini ranging back to the track. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Play ball. 3.
Leading up for the Brewers, the third baseman, Chris.
Towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Play ball.
Here's Tyler Austin now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get some. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. DJ Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Pulled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Number 2 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Let's play ball.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready on 0-2. On the ground to the left side. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate.
Standing in, DJ Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
Belted high in the air out to left. Mancini looking up, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high...
Ball 4, take the base. 3 out.
Yeah, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Game 3 of the NLCS, and it's next. Corbin Burns gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Play ball. Out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bare-handed for one. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Let's play ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 18. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground toward short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, DJ Peterson.
Second baseman, DJ Peterson.
Pitch on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Ramirez moving to his right, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem.
Your attention, please.
Settling in now, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 2.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now in the box, DJ Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, number 2. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Center fielder,
The 2-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. 2 is Peterson. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Play ball.
Ready once again, DJ Peterson. Here comes the first pitch.
The second baseman, DJ
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leader can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Let's play ball.
All cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They actually cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Milwaukee. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Game 4 of the National League Championship Series is next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I noticed when I walk into Milwaukee.
Stepping up now, DJ Peterson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Number 2 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Dodgers down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Behold, Peterson is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Round softly towards second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Let's play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Looped out toward third. Throw won't get him. So coming to the plate, Chris Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
22.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Now to the plate, number 16. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 16 is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Now at the plate, DJ Peterson.
For the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Peterson.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mancini facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Stepping into the box, DJ Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than
Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Nick Castellanos now trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it, and there are two away now. Digging in to try it again. Chris Shaw, runner in scoring position with two gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave one, and it's still 3-1. So striding in, Trey Mancini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Play ball.
Striding in, Alexander Crozier. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time first. Now this is hit not all that to second. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Dodgers have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Carl Edwards Jr. pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Here now
See you
is
next
our
time.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Play ball.
Into the box, DJ Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the runner back safely. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Yelich going back to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water. And they...
Coming to the plate now, DJ Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to the perfect. Now batting, DJ Peterson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Into the corner and slicing foul. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here. Ready for another shot now. DJ Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Nick Castellanos now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 18. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by load as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th.
Your attention, please.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, DJ Peterson. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now that's popped up. Ramirez is there. He's got it one away.
Play ball.
At the plate, DJ Peterson.
The second baseman, DJ.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ramirez.
Towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Rickard blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he certainly was a very tough out there in this one, guys. You see all the hits, and he lost one over the wall for a home run. He was the difference here, no doubt about it.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.